Dear friends, hello again. This is Keon. Welcome to Trader's Choice Crypto. Today is Saturday, April 30th, 2021. What a beautiful week. That's all I gotta say. What a beautiful week. So before we get started, I do want to say please follow my Twitter account. I will put the link in the description below. I post so many news articles throughout the week, whether it's the gems that I pick, relevant news to them, or any Bitcoin, Ethereum, worldly news events, or just anything that I feel like can further solidify the trend that we are on. And what I mean by that is simply this. When we have dips, when we have corrections with Bitcoin and Ethereum, these are normal things, and in my opinion, gigantic opportunities for us to buy the dips because we're trading the trend, and the overall trend with the cryptocurrency market is bullish. So with that said, let's get into some news and see what happened this week in the world of cryptocurrencies. There have been some really cool pieces of news in professional sports leagues that I really want to bring up. So Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence, for all my football fans, signed first of its kind endorsement deal with crypto app. And not just that, he also elected to receive his signing bonus entirely in Bitcoin. Now, we're talking about the number one overall draft pick who went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. This dude wants to get paid in crypto. He just wants signing bonus, pay me in crypto, forget the cash. So I think that's pretty cool. It should just show you guys how many people see the value, see Bitcoin as the store of value, and truly understand the trend that we are in. Let's read some other news. Kansas City's Chiefs tight end Sean Culkin will become the first NFL player to get paid entirely in Bitcoin. Again, come on. We have NFTs making, they're becoming a bigger business in pro sports. We have NBA Top Shots. They launched in October 2020, and right now they have logged more than $500 million in NFT trading volume. Incredible. So again, okay, let's go back. What is the NBA? What is the NFL? These are institutions, right? Again, we have institutional investors going into Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and because they know what's up. They know what's up. So we got that. Okay, here's another one. Tesla sells 10% of its Bitcoin. Earlier in the week, Tesla sold some Bitcoin, or like 250 million worth, just to check, from what Elon Musk said, just to check liquidity. And it checked out perfectly fine. That could have been one of the reasons for some of the pullback earlier in the week. But again, that was just a minor correction in my opinion, and we are still continuing our upward trajectory onto new all-time highs. Speaking of all-time highs, Ethereum hit $2,700, still sitting around $2,700. Bitcoin at the time of this video, $5,600. I'm sorry, not 56, $56,000. So Ethereum hit a new all-time high. Yeah. All these beautiful things, quite a green week in cryptocurrencies. News, like I said, follow my Twitter for tons of more news if you're into that, because news is news. It is a very fundamental part of markets, but we are seeing the trend very clearly, bright as day, extremely bullish. We are in the bull market within the cryptocurrency world. So, and not just a bull market, guys, this is another very, very important thing. I was walking earlier this week and just this idea came. The word renaissance has been very prevalent in my life. And I thought about it and I'm like, man, this Web 3.0, decentralized finance, this is the renaissance. It is decentralized. Since time immemorial, and yes, this is something Greg uses, me and him are alike. So you know what, you'll know why we're good friends. We use the same verbiage. Since time immemorial, whether it was church or state, there has been from time to time suppression of truth, suppression of free thinking, free belief. And humanity, the spirit of humanity, time and time again has broken through the bullshit, broken through the suppression, and created some sort of rebirth. Whether it was back in the old days where they met in the taverns speaking about different philosophies or things that they were scared to share with each other, or things that were suppressed, or fast forward to 2021, we are meeting in Telegram groups, Discord chats, and we are changing and exchanging information about cryptocurrencies or whatever it is. There is a renaissance happening. And I want you guys to keep that in mind because I will always come back to it. And it's on public record that it is happening and it will happen more and more, moving towards a more decentralized world with the emergence of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. Because it's not just a store of value. These cryptocurrencies are pieces of technology that allow us to break away from more centralized systems to more decentralized ones. And I think that is fantastic for all the industries across the world that have been stuck in very rigid rules and regulations, and it gives power back to communities and the people as well. So, my friends, we're officially headed towards the Renaissance, and I couldn't be more excited for all of that good stuff. So, let us now get into the educational component of this week, which is how to play. Just kidding. How to play your crypto trades was last week. Definitely check that video out. But this week, we're going to talk about how to pick incredible crypto projects. So when it comes to picking your crypto projects, you have 3 very important steps to go through, and they go in order of importance. Number 1, fundamental analysis. Number 2, catalysts. And number 3, technical analysis. When it comes to fundamental analysis, this all depends on you and the research you're willing to put in with whatever cryptocurrency has piqued your interest. The fundamentals of a project are its utility, its team, and lastly, its branding. And this is also in order of importance. But I would say team and utility are equally important. Branding comes last. So let's go with team first. Who are the developers? Who are the people behind the project? Can you do research on them? What's their track record? These are all very important pieces of information for you to make the best decision as to whether or not to invest in the given project. And they can be anonymous or they can be known, the developers. If they are anonymous, think to yourself, is this a project that is truly a project that gives? Do the developers seem like people who want to give to the people? Obviously, the developers who take are the ones who don't give a shit about the project, and they just want to make short-term gains and be done with it. So team is very important. Researching your team is a very important part of fundamental analysis with any coin you want to invest in. Number 2, utility. What is the long-term implications of the given project that you are interested? Utility is incredibly important. Is it something that's been done? Has it been done before? Who is the competition for whatever utility that is being said or promised? And then website or branding. Website and branding is important. Let's just break that down into 2 further things. Website and then branding being the last important thing. Website. Does the website have a roadmap? What are these guys trying to do? What are their milestones that they are trying to achieve? More importantly, is there a white paper? A white paper for cryptocurrency projects is basically like their business plan. It outlines the technology that's involved, the goals, the intention, the utility. So you might find numbers 1 and 2, the developers and the utility within the white paper, and have enough information in hand to make a very informed decision as to whether or not you want to invest within that cryptocurrency. Whew, this is a lot of information. I'm like trying to bring it all down and give you guys everything that I know. So let's go back again. Developers, utility, website, which includes white paper, which can give you insight as to the developers and the utility. And finally, branding. Does the website look good or does it look cheap and done in a hurry? These things are bonus points for me as well, and they help me make informed decisions whether I want to invest in the given project or not, and whether it's going places, whether it's bullish. All that is in fundamentals, all right? Fundamental analysis. Now you have catalysts, which is kind of married to fundamental analysis. What are the big events that are coming up or big catalysts that will help the price action move in a positive direction? Usually those things are found in the roadmap or the white paper. So catalysts are extremely important in understanding whether or not a cryptocurrency project is bullish or not. Examples of catalysts are partnerships, also exchange listings, whether it's a decentralized exchange or more importantly, more bullishly, I should say, a centralized exchange. Whatever that cryptocurrency is, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Coinbase effect. As soon as it hits Coinbase, there is sometimes a massive price pump, if you will. And so those are the catalysts. Finally, we have technical analysis. Now, me personally, I don't use charts yet when it comes to cryptocurrencies. I stick to fundamentals and catalysts because with technical analysis, there is a website called tradingview.com. Once again, it's tradingview.com. This will help with technical analysis when you are doing cryptocurrencies. But there are different kinds of technical analysis that I like to use. For example, market cap. How much room does the given company have to grow? The higher the market cap, usually the harder it is for that company to grow. And I like to look at the valuation, which is volume divided by market cap, how much is being traded per 24 hours and what is the market cap. Usually that gives you an indication of whether it's overvalued, undervalued, or fairly valued. Anything that equals 1 is fairly valued, over 1, overvalued, under 1, it is undervalued. Wait, did I say? I think I said 1 is fairly valued. 1 fairly valued, over 1 overvalued, under 1 undervalued. It's like a freaking tongue twister here. Anyways, so that's my take on technical analysis. You can totally get you can put cryptocurrencies on a chart via tradingview.com, and you can go from there, set your own parameters and indicators to go about that. Man, oh man. I mean, I basically summed how to find amazing projects in those 3 steps. Again, fundamental analysis, which is broken down to who is the team, what's the utility, checking the website for the white paper and roadmap and branding. Then you have catalysts. What are the big events that are going to happen for this given cryptocurrency? Then last but not least, technical analysis. Whew! That was a lot, my friends. But anyways, I got you guys, and you can watch this video over and over again. The intention is for these educational pieces to be things that we can come back to, and I can reference them in future videos without necessarily having to explain the whole thing again. So that is that. Let us finish out this beautiful video with the gem of the week. All right, everybody, last but not least, let us get to the gem of the week, which is Audius. It goes under the ticker AUDIO. I will leave their website in the description below for you guys, now that you're empowered with enough knowledge to make amazing decisions and make so much money off of your own decisions. I'm going to leave that in the link below, and you guys can check it out. So I'm going to read this from here. Audius is a decentralized music sharing and streaming protocol that facilitates direct transactions between listeners and creators, giving everyone the freedom to distribute, monetize, and stream any audio content. Now, so before I get into the coin, it can also be purchased on Binance or Uniswap. So let us get into the gem of the week. Some of you may know this, but I am willing to bet many of you do not. I have been a record producer for 9 years. And after being highly undervalued and getting paid literal dog shit for my creations, I was like, you know what? I need a better way to make income. Then I got into trading. That's literally the story of how I got into trading and cryptocurrencies. So, Audius is a decentralized streaming platform for musicians and creators, and I believe in this project. Not only is it decentralized, but you're not getting paid a thousandth of a penny like Spotify does to its artists. Spotify is a $48 billion company. It's growing in value while artists and creators are being paid literally nothing. I've had music that have reached over 250,000 streams, and over 2 years I've probably gotten paid like $300 on Spotify. But when it comes to this kind of project, people are getting paid in the native coin Audius, which is audio, and the coin is around $2 right now, and 90% of the royalties go to the creator. 90%, guys. 90 freaking percent. That's incredible. That is a way for artists, musicians, and creators to also get their power back and make money in a world that is run by corporations that are undervaluing art and artists tremendously. And I don't even need to tell everybody the value of art. When you don't value art, artists don't have as much incentives to create art. And there's many artists who want to make this their living, but unfortunately, we get stuck in these corporations. Yes, streaming was the next big thing until you literally, from albums to iTunes to streaming, each part of this process, musicians have been getting more and more underpaid until streaming, where you're literally, iTunes, at least you were getting, people were paying 99 cents a song. But with streaming, it's literally 1,000th of a cent, which is absolutely ridiculous. So anyways, I believe in this project. I've done my own research, and I would suggest that you do your own research as well, because it is, it's not just a company, it is an opportunity for people who are in the creative space to move forward in a direction that is so much better than this algorithm heavy, low royalty paying kind of system. So I definitely recommend it, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out. I will post a lot of news about these gems that I talk about on my Twitter, so please make sure you follow my Twitter as well, which will be in the description below. And I encourage you guys to interact with me as well. My Instagram is more like my personal life, so I'll leave that too if you're interested. I will post crypto content on there from time to time, but I think Twitter is just an incredible platform to share quick bits and pieces of news information. So, with that said, my friends, I just want to thank you guys for all the love, all the support that you guys give me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. Share it. Click that bell notification as well to get notified weekly of these videos or daily from my good man Greg's videos. I told Greg, I saw him, like when we were first starting this thing, I was like, you know, this is so interesting. I feel like you're narrating the destruction of the old system with all its flaws, with everything that is wrong with it. And I'm coming in and talking about this brand new world that is emerging and birthing that is possibly, highly likely, the solution of everything that is crumbling, aka the Renaissance. That's it for this week, my friends, and I will see you guys next week. Follow me on my socials. Let's chat. Take care.